All right, now comes the part in which we fold each line at its 1 inch intervals. Again, it's going to look like an accordion. If you can imagine the musical instrument that the player pushes and makes a wonderful, rich sound. This is going to, I guess, if you have a great amount of imagination, resemble that. So it's going to have mountain and valley folds that, see how, I guess if you use your imagination, it peaks at one corner and then there's valleys in between. I recommend using the edge of the table to, in effect, get that crease that is nice and sharp, and to again accurately get a fold that when you put the paper on it, it won't be kind of all over the place. Each time that you fold, you are in effect judging to see if the top is measuring up to its neighbor, making a accurate fold. You don't want to have the fold be too large and then too small. That'll make your paper look lopsided, and when you start gluing things on it, it'll make quite a mess. You will not like the results. So again, like I said earlier, you might need to tape 2 sheets of paper together, glue them, tape them, depending. I would recommend for this project to use glue sticks. Elmer's glue can, if used correctly, could be fine, but you have to use that famous line we all learned in kindergarten: a drop is a lot. You just use as little glue as possible. But I find it's a lot easier said than done. Many times it just becomes a lot, way too much glue, and then it has these not very appealing kind of waves in your paper. And so again, each fold is one as tall as the one next to it. You don't want it to be lopsided. So each side of your paper is going to hold one of your drawings once you've cut them out. So you're going to need 24 sides on this accordion fold. Each little mountain is going to hold 2 different sides of your drawing. So you see, we're all halfway there. This is actually way more tedious than any other part of this project, but it is really super important to get this accurate and done as well as you can. If you feel like that's not the thing that you're best at, then don't hesitate to ask an adult. That's nicely. A kind word goes a long way. So about 5 more folds and we'll be on our way. For this project, I decided to make an agamograph that is a landscape, one being inspired by the Grand Canyon, and the other because of its earthen colors and warm palette will contrast, I think, pretty highly with my other drawing, which is kind of like a forest scene and a meadow and a creek running through it. And there you go. Now you're all set to get a very nice agamograph going. Your accordion fold. All right. And now the next step.